They violate Mumbai's residential bylaws, but no one enforces it because when you operate at this level, rules become suggestions, and suggestions are optional. You enter the lobby, marble floors, polished until they reflect the ceiling. 9 elevators line the wall, not because the building is that tall, but because waiting is for other people. You step inside one. The doors close, smooth, silent, and you begin to rise. First stop, the recreation floors, 2 full stories. A lap pool stretches along one wall, water still, turquoise, perfect. Next to it, a gym. Not a home gym, a facility, treadmills, weights, machines most people have never seen. A juice bar in the corner, fresh pressed, always stocked. A dance studio with mirrors that span floor to ceiling. A yoga room with mats that have never been folded wrong. Everything designed for one thing, optimal living. No dust, no wear, no imperfection. You keep moving. Higher now, past a spa, private treatment rooms, massage tables, steam baths, then a ballroom. Chandeliers Moving, cover 80% working, of the ceiling. Surviving. But here, none of that reaches you. You're insulated, protected, sealed inside a climate-controlled, soundproofed bubble. After breakfast, maybe you move down to the gym or the pool. The lap pool stretches 40 feet, water still, chlorine-free. You swim, slowly, methodically. No one else is here, just you and the lifeguard, who sits, watching, just in case. Or maybe you don't swim, maybe you walk to the yoga studio, mats already rolled out, incense burning softly. An instructor waits, private session, one-on-one. You stretch, breathe, center yourself, and for 30 minutes, you cover 80% of the ceiling, crystal, hanging like frozen rain. The remaining 20% left bare, and somehow that feels like the most decadent choice of all. Further up, a theater, 50 seats, plush, reclining, a screen larger than most commercial cinemas, surround sound built into the walls. You could watch a film here and feel like you're inside it. But it's not for the public. It's not even for friends. It's for 6 people who probably don't have time to use it. Outside, balconies wrap around the building. Gardens hang from the sides, lush, green, not decorative, functional. The plants absorb sunlight, help cool the interior. A small gesture towards sustainability in a building that probably uses more electricity than a small town. Then there's the ice room. Yes, ice in Mumbai, where it's hot. Always. A room with a snow generator designed to mimic winter. A childhood fantasy turned real. Forget the pressure, the scrutiny, the weight of the name you carry. You're just here. But the moment ends, because even in a home this size, you're never truly alone. There are always people. Staff moving quietly through hallways, security monitoring cameras, assistants waiting for instructions. You're surrounded, but isolated, close to hundreds, connected to none. Lunch is light, a salad, grilled fish, sparkling water, served on a terrace overlooking the city. Below, traffic jams, smog, chaos, but up here, just breeze and silence. You eat, you scroll, messages from advisors, updates on stock prices, news alerts. The world keeps spinning, and you keep managing it. From a balcony, 20 stories up, childhood fantasy afternoons are flexible. Real. You step inside, the temperature drops, your breath fogs, snowflakes fall from hidden vents, and for a moment, you're somewhere else. Somewhere that doesn't exist, except it does, because someone built it. This is Antilia, not a home, a statement, named after a mythical island from an old legend, a place where 7 bishops fled and built 7 cities. No one knows why the owners chose that name. Maybe it sounded grand, maybe it meant something, or maybe when you're this wealthy, you don't need reasons, you just choose, and it becomes true. The design isn't random. Every floor, every material, every detail, rooted in symbolism. The building is divided into 6 sections: earth, water, fire, air, sound, light, arranged from bottom to top, a climb toward enlightenment. At least, that's the idea. Throughout the home, 2 motifs repeat: the sun, the lotus, Asian meeting, both symbols of rebirth. Nod, contribute when needed, but part of you is elsewhere, thinking about tomorrow, next week, next year. The meal ends, dessert is declined, you walk, alone now, through hallways lined with art, paintings you acquired years ago, some you've never really looked at. They're just there. Proof of taste, of status, of wealth. You reach the temple, a small room, quiet, sacred. Statues of Ganesh and Shiva watch over the space. You light a candle, say a prayer, not out of routine, out of need, because even here, in a tower built to your exact specifications, you still need something bigger, something that reminds you you're not in control of everything. You leave the temple, ride the elevator to the top floor, step onto the terrace. The helipads sit empty, waiting. The city sprawls below. Endless lights. You breathe deep and wonder, is this it? Is this what it was all for? Because here's the truth no one talks about. When you have everything, nothing feels special anymore. The ice room, Bonnie family has given years ago, but no amount of philanthropy erases the image. $1 billion home in a city where so many have nothing. So who lives here? Mukesh Ambani, chairman of Reliance Industries, petroleum titan, one of the richest men in Asia, worth over $40 billion. He's responsible for 1/5 of India's exports. In a country of over 1 billion people, that's staggering. His father built an empire in polyester fibers. Mukesh multiplied it, expanded it, globalized it. For years, he was in the top 10 richest people on Earth. In 2007, during a stock market surge, he was briefly number 1. Now he sits at 20th, still unfathomably wealthy, still untouchable. He lives here with his wife, Nita, and their 3 children, all of whom studied in the United States. Weights, Yale, silk, custom-tailored? You didn't ask for it, but it's there. Because at this level, asking would imply uncertainty, and uncertainty doesn't exist here. Breakfast is downstairs, or upstairs, or wherever you choose, because the home has multiple kitchens, multiple dining rooms, each one staffed, ready. You walk into one. The table is set. Fresh fruit, imported coffee, prepared by a chef who's been awake since 5. Not because you demanded it, because that's the system. You eat slowly, maybe alone, maybe with family. The room is quiet. No street noise, no honking, just the clink of silverware, the hum of climate control. Outside, Mumbai pulses. Millions of people moving, working, and for a moment, you feel something. Not gratitude, not pride, just presence. The awareness that you're here, in this moment, in this place. Dinner is formal tonight. The dining room on the 18th floor. Crystal chandeliers, polished silverware, white linens. Your family joins, all 6 of you. The children talk about school, friends, plans. Your spouse mentions a charity event, a foundation meeting. You listen, nod, contribute when needed, but part of you is elsewhere, thinking about tomorrow, next week, next year. The meal ends, dessert is declined. You walk, alone now, through hallways lined with art, paintings you acquire, Brown, Ivy League educations. They return to this tower, to rooms bigger than most apartments, to staff who anticipate their needs before they speak them, to a life most people can't fathom. And here's the strange part. This is their only home. Most billionaires own several, scattered across continents. But the Ambanis? Just this one. 400,000 square feet, 27 floors, 600 staff, 1 family. Is it excess? Obviously. Is it offensive? To some, yes. Is it beautiful? In a way. Cold, calculated, but beautiful. Because here's the truth. Antilia isn't about comfort, it's about capability. The ability to say, I can build this, I can own this, I can live in a tower that violates bylaws and no one will stop me.